Thank you, Keith. Introduction of visiting Rotarian and guests. Rotarian Ed, please.
Yes, thank you. President and Speaker, distinguished guests and fellow Rotarian. We have many distinguished guests today. First of all, may I introduce you our friend from St. Lucia, Link, Rotarian Link. Okay, and there is a family of PP Jews. Is also the speaker's family. Speaker, first of all, Ted, and his wife, Amy, and their lovely son, Gary. Okay, welcome. And also Jews friend, Polly, and Marcus and Nicholas. Father and sons, and some boys. Okay. And Sumi's friend, Mr. Shi Shangting, is engaged in building, construction. And Amy, and Jude's wife, Amy, yeah. And daughter, Eileen. And Simon's son, Johnson. Older son, second son, Wayne. This is not Wendy's son. Wendy's husband, Alex. And as usual, I should tell a joke. And because there are several boys here, may I speak in Mandarin? So there is a psychiatrist, 一个精神科的医生他要测试他的病人有没有比较好，他就在墙壁上画一个门，然后叫那些病人说：你们看看，这里有个门，你们要过去哦，冲过去。那很多人就冲过去了。其中有一个人没有冲过去，他以为这个人大概是精神已经好了，就问他：你为什么没有冲过去？他说：他们都是傻瓜，因为钥匙在我的手上。
Thank you, Ed. IPP Link, to stand up, will sing a welcome visiting Rotarian song.
Yes, our Rotary greet you. Oh, yes, our Rotary greet you. We want you to feel our friendship is here. We are loyal forever. So head back home, a little tree. Regards from all of us here. And one once more, you are near our door. Come again, Rotarian, come again.
Thank you, please. And now, President's time.
Yes. Want to thank Speaker Ted and visiting Rotarian Link, all the honorable guests and Gary's sister, right? And beautiful spouse, Amy, Alex. Oh no, handsome Alex. And my fellow Rotarians family, of course, my fellow Rotarian. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. First, I want to announce good news. We can trace back to last Tuesday. You know, last Tuesday, kids have a sick leave, and Emma prepared a lunch box. Tuesday, right? Thursday? Oh, sorry, Thursday. Yeah.
Don't confuse me anymore.
Sorry. Thursday, right? And Emma prepared a lunch box for you. Because, you know, I'm so responsible and so considerate. So I volunteered to take the lunch box to visit kids. When I get there, I can see kids got so touched. So I just grabbed the moment and asked him that if he could, you know, host an English idiom program like he had ever done a couple years ago in this year for us. Yeah, just I can see pondering a few seconds, then without any hesitation, he promised that he will host the English idiom program for us in this year, once a month. So let us give our kids a big round. Okay, thank you, kids. And the second, yeah, as usual, Chinese poetry appreciation program again. Today, I want to show you a poem, Lin Jiangxian. I think many of you have ever read or heard this poem. 滚滚长江东逝水，浪花淘尽英雄。是非成败转头空，青山依旧在，几度夕阳红。白发渔樵江渚上，惯看秋月春风。一壶浊酒喜，相逢古今多少事，都付笑谈中。And the writer is Yang Seng. This guy 他是从1488年到1559年，这个人是一个天才哈。他的祖父这个生源就是经过考试的哈，在古时候，等一下后面会解释一下。然后他的曾祖父，然后他的祖父是个进士，然后他的爸爸呢叫杨平和，也是个进士。还当到首辅，他当到宰相，在明朝。然后呢，他也是个进士，而且他不光是个进士，他是个状元。Next， 在这里我先跟各位解释一下，那个中国古代的科举制度哈，它是个4阶段的一个考试制度。首先你要先通过县试，在县考试的，你如果通过了叫童生。童生就是说你是个读书人，你有资格可以参加考试。当你念到一个程度你要先参加这个省的考试，叫院试。如果你通过了，叫生员，就是我的秀才。所以当你变成秀才的时候会见官不跪，就你遇到县太爷遇到官，你可以不用跪下来。所以像有一些那个我们说那个像那个以前那个周星驰演那部电影他不是当了那个，好像是专门在跟人家送诗诉讼。那对 ，OK， 那个我们 speaker 可能也是跟我一样是周星驰的 fan 基本上周星驰的电影是百看不腻的你可以看10几遍还继续看看到我老婆都要翻脸那你如果这个院试过了，你叫秀才，那这时候呢，你就可以去参加这个乡试。那这个乡试，如果你考中了要举人，所以以前有一部书叫《范进中举》就讲这考举人是很难。OK， 那你如果考到举人那3年就会考一次，要到北京京城当然要看哪一个朝代嘛，因为这个科举制度是从那个唐朝开始，都是叫唐安的嘛然后你如果这个礼部就属于我们的教育部，他这个考过的人叫贡生你如果会试过了叫贡生，对不对然后呢，接着呢，皇帝就要主持这个叫殿试这个殿试如果过了就叫进士，所以你是贡生不见得是进士。那进士又分为3甲第一甲是3个，它叫进士及第第一名叫状元，第二名叫榜眼， 第3名叫探花。那在下一集叫2甲，它叫进士出身啊。那再来剩下就3甲，进士出身大概有10几个，那剩下来大概有几十个叫同进士出身。所以呢，这里如果说你是乡试的第1名，它叫解元；那你会试又第1名，它叫会元；那你如果呢殿试第1名，叫做状元。所以你又是解元，又是会元，又状元，这叫3元及第。我们讲3元及第，就是它连续这3个考就是第1名。那中国从唐朝开始科举到清朝1300年了，有几个人是3元及第呢？不多，就是有4个。那这个杨慎是不是呢？连他这么聪明，他也不是。他在考举人的时候考了第3名，那时候他几岁呢？他18岁。所以他第2年就去考这个会试，就他的文笔太好，他一考进去考出来，主考官说这个一定要第1名。好，准备要 announce 的时候，不小心把他的考卷烧掉了。结果他就这样问我，又没有考卷了。所以他19岁的时候，本来会是会员的第1名，搞不好还是状元，因为考卷被烧掉了。结果他又再等了4年，就等到他23岁的时候再去考会员，然后这次考了第2名。就后来的殿试呢，他就考了一个状元。所以你就知道这个杨慎是多 smart 23岁，本来19岁会当状元，他23岁当状元。好，下一页。这个是杨慎他的一些著作那后面的我就不讲，我们就讲他10岁的时候，他写了一句叫“一盏浮灯照玉堂”。我现在50几岁，我可能也写不出来这句话然后他11岁的时候更神奇了，他写了一句话叫“青楼断红粉之魂白日照翠苔之骨”。那第2句11岁的人翠苔就是那个石头上的青苔被太阳一照，它不就枯掉了吗？所以翠苔之骨它就断掉了。可是这个青楼断红粉之魂，他11岁他怎么知道？我实在很神奇，很大胆。然后12岁的时候，跟他的家人在晚上在家里的梅园下面那时候他们就是在梅园下面有作诗他就写了一首叫《疏梅悬高灯，照此花下着。只疑梅花染，不觉灯花落》。12岁的时候，OK， 相当美。OK，thank you all.
Christine, secretary time. Just one thing, please keep in mind for next week. ADG Golden is coming for a visit. So all the board members, please be here at 12 o'clock. Thank you. Now, scan was our program. Speaker introduction, please choose.
Thank you. Good afternoon, President Ski. Our speaker today, Dr. Ted Chang, accompanied by his lovely wife, Amy, and son, and fellow friends and guests, including our police family. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce you today's speaker. Dr. Chang, he holds a bachelor, master, and PhD degree, all from the Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics National Shandong University. Dr. Zhang is the Chief Technology Officer and Vice President of Quanta Computer, all known as Guangda Dianao. He oversees corporate technology strategy, digital product development, and global research partnership. Along with his role as CTO, he also serves as president of the Quanta Research Institute for Advanced Technology and Innovation Research. He is a general manager of the BU12, a brand new business unit in Quanta dedicated to smart connected health and smart hospital cloud solution and service. Starting in 2004, Dr. Zhang has initiated and served as the Quanta Program Director of the Tea Party Project, a 10-year strategic research collaboration project for the future computing and communication between quanta and computer science and artificial lab of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He is also a visiting scientist at MIT. Dr. Chang is a board director of Airport Foundation, Quanta Research Cambridge Incorporation, and Digimax Incorporation. Thus is the best 3D animation film winner of Tokyo Anime and LA movie film. Dr. Chang had been the executive assistant to the CEO and chairman of Quanta, known as Lin Baili, on his strategic planning effort for 10 years. During the same period of time, he also led the planning office and the corporate IP team, as well as incubated several new business units, new spin-offs, and research labs in Quanta. And over the past decade, Dr. Chang, along with his team, have received recognition globally, including Best Technology Management Team Award, Regional Winner Award from European Satellite Navigation Competition, Best Innovation Enterprise Award, Quanta Best Invention Award, and Outstanding Alumni Award of IAA Tengong University, among many others. Dr. Chang's past project, one laptop per child, and his research model were published as business cases by Harvard Business School. Dr. Chang's research interest now focuses on human-centric innovation for smarter lifestyle through cloud computing and big data analytics. The topic is going to talk today is Meet the Future. So let's welcome Dr. Chang.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, and thanks Juice, very long introduction, and also dear friends. It's both my honor and privilege, special privilege to be here. And this is my actually the big show or the big speech in Rotary Club. And since this is the first time, so I don't know how to start. So when Jules asked me what would be the right topic for the club, I said that maybe we can consider a topic with more fuzzy focus, which is Meet the Future. And so my name is my name is simply Ted. I'm in charge of research and technology, for Quanta. And this is my Chinese name, and also, the topic will be in the way line. So what I'm trying to explain today or share today is not only about the technology, but also the threats of the future that we are going to face, and what will be our strategy as a computer company. Quanta, as you know, if you have a laptop computer, basically you have over 30% chance you are using Quanta product. If you have a Apple computer, actually, you are using our product right now. And together with laptops, we also produce a tailor-made server for some companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and that's server means big computer inside the server farm. It is very important for such big internet service company to build that kind of infrastructure to support your services over the internet, and that is also our business. Together with cloud, we also have many different kind of business with focus on connectivity, communication, and portable devices. I will explain in more details. So when I pick this topic, actually, what is future? Can future be predicted? And actually, one of our colleagues called Alan Kay, he's a very famous scientist, said the best way to predict the future is simply to invent it. As an engineer, we all try to invent the future instead of predicting the future because it's too difficult to understand what will be the next of the future. So one of the things I would like to bring everybody to my lab in MIT. I took a picture here because this is lunchtime, and this is the famous rice cooker for all. When our kids or students want to study abroad, and actually you all need to learn how to use that on Game Board. And I keep this, still this stuff on Game Board still in MIT CSEL. And when I take a look at the rice cooker, and I also can see the very beautiful dome of MIT, and this is the most famous area. And actually, over the dome, there are many, funny things happen every year. There is a project called Hack MIT. Many crazy MIT students are willing to put all kind of things on top of the dome, and they actually, it's an activity. And so every day when I walk in the lab, when I look through the window, I try to understand what would be the next things they will try to put on top of it. And actually, they encourage students to do that. But the only condition is that you cannot be caught by the policeman. And so when they put a telephone station over there or a car over there, actually it's still it's MIT. So you can switch on, you can turn over it, and you can. It's a crazy activities, but that's exactly how people there try to do. And also that is the so-called innovative spirit that we don't have right now in Taiwan. We tend to teach kids to follow the rule, and actually sometimes we don't have that kind of spirit. And this is the building that's designed by Frank Gehry, and it's just like a building after earthquake. And my office is right here. And for the following 2 minutes, I would like to share with you one video that just published on MIT. And in this video, they will explain, on the computer and what kind of researches that we do for the past 10 years in MIT. So let's take a look at the movie. Sorry.
At the world-famous Massachusetts Institute of Technology, CSAIL, the Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Lab, is housed in an iconic building that represents and inspires the outside-the-box thinking that leads CSAIL engineers to invent new technologies. In 2005, Quanta Computer, the world's largest laptop manufacturer, began a remarkable 10-year, $25 million collaboration with CSAIL. The goal was to invent the computing technologies of the future, when Quanta's customers would demand human-friendly computing.
但是那个时候我们在想说，下一个应该是那个计算应该怎么改变的？那我想说，MIT 是一个创造出很多新的电脑革命的一个学院。比如说那个time sharing computing 啊 ，microprocessor 啊，因为都在 MIT 里面发明就那个两个 MIT 再去探讨。
In addition to the expertise on the technology, actually we are looking forward to different kind of things that we don't have within Quanta. One is the spirit of innovation, and the other is the spirit of entrepreneurship. Both these two things are very important to help Quanta to transform ourselves from an engineering-driven companies into innovation-driven company for the future.
We figured we had to have a name for this joint project between Quanta and CSAIL was. And we're in Boston, and Boston is famous for the Tea Party. So the logo was on a ship, the hull of the ship, on the Quanta logo, throwing a desktop machine into the water. So the Tea Party metaphor was throwing out the old and
famous
I'll skip the whole video. It's quite long, but and it's already published in the MIT official website. You can see that that's what we do, and that's the reason why we want to do more research for the future. Maybe next time when we have more time, I will show you the whole video clip. And today we only have 20 minutes, so I don't want to go through it. And so this is what we do inside the lab, which is quite funny for kids, because we try to it's very important to prove your concept. When you come up with a new idea, it's very important that you come up with something quick and sometimes ugly, simply to verify your idea. And if you have anything want to challenge the future, then you have to do something big. You have to be very hands-on, not only count on the paper and PowerPoint. And so that's exactly what we do. And you can see that we have a very special sign for this project. And what does it mean?
Alien.
Alien? Well, we have something more high class. This is a project related to how to help people, live long, and also we try to, make sure that everybody, have a more, prosperous life. So focus on these things. And that device is coming to the market, I think, very, very soon. But I don't want to give you, the details. I just want to explain, some of the daily works that we are doing. And so before we're talking about the future, I would like to lead everybody, back to 1879. In 1879, one of the greatest invention in the history, happened. And have you had any idea about what kind of inventions in 1879? Electricity?
Telephone.
Telephone?
No.
Check. Google.
Please Google it.
We have a telephone.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, before long before you saw Steve Jobs on the stage talking about new gadgets, new Apple gadgets, actually it is Edison. And in 1879, this is the light bulb. And he invented this, he changed our life, and that's what engineers do. And also that we call it invention. Remember that, when we were kids, maybe 20 years ago, or maybe 30 years ago, we don't use the term innovation. We use the terminology invention. If you are an engineer, you try to create something new, then you call yourself an inventor. You won't call yourself an innovator. So what's the difference between invention and innovation? What's the difference? It seems that innovation is a new word, new terminology, new buzzword right now. And everybody thinks they understand innovation. But what's the difference between invention and innovation? If you think innovation can change the world, can help you to face the challenges for the future, and what is the difference?
Innovation is idea. Invention is like solid things.
Okay, innovation is all about ideas. And invention is all about
something solid. You can.
Okay. Let me show you some history. And let's pull the history, a little bit, closer to us. In year 21, October 23rd, one of the other great inventions happened in that year. Apple? Okay, then what kind of product?
Computer?
No? iPod. Yes, that's iPod. So Steve Jobs, brought iPod to our life. And at the time in Taiwan, all the manufacturers try to understand what is iPod. So even in Quanta, it's very easy to understand what is the product. We simply open it, and there is a big hard disk drive. There is a mono display, very cheap, funny buttons, nothing. And people will say, okay, that costs for something, but it won't sell. Because at the same time, portable music player or MP3 player designed by Samsung or Sony are much better, smaller, and actually it's easier for you, and frankly speaking, it's more fashion at the time, even back to year 2001. So when I was trying to explain the cloud services, the iTunes, the App Store, nobody want to hear. I just heard one thing. That is not business. Hardware is business. Software is not business. Service is not business. So if we change our mindset back in the year 21, then many things might change as well. The point is that Steve Jobs called this product a great innovation. Why? It is not an invention. It's an innovation, but it's not an invention. Why?
Something similar already exists.
Yeah. So what kind of things similar already exist? Walkman. Exactly. So what year invented? What is the invention year of Walkman? 1979, July 1st. So that means that from 1979 till 2001, it dominated the portable stereo for over 20 years. It dominated the whole world, and this is a great product at the time. This is the first generation Walkman, and I believe that many people, like senior Jews, should have one. But what's the motivation of Walkman? In Sony's history, they always said that Walkman's idea came from Akio Morita, because Akio Morita played tennis a lot, and his wife loved music, so they would like to invent something that they can work together. So they do Walkman. But is it really invented by Sony? In year 2005, there is another news on the New York Times. It's quite funny. This is Morita, and this is who we don't know. Okay, he said this guy is a real inventor of Walkman, and he sued. We have a lawyer here, and actually he sued Sony for over 20 years on that invention. His, Andrew Pavel's invention is like this. Can we put the mobile stereo on top of the bell, then we can carry it. And this pattern was invented back in 1972, 7 years before the real Walkman in the market. And this is a real inventor, and Sony is not, because he has the idea. He got the idea. And so what is invention, what is innovation? Many people have different kind of definitions, but it's very important to understand the focus or the things you try to create, through invention or through innovations. Invention is all about how to create something new. Just like Andrew Pavel, he filed that kind of patents, but that patent is only a patent. Filed as an intellectual property. It never creates new business value, right? But who created the real value? Sony, Apple, follow these directions, they create new values. So innovation, the focus is all about how to create the real value. And then you have to find the right value along with invention. And this is a reason why nowadays people are talking more about innovation than just invention. Imagine in TSMC they have thousands of patents filed. They have to maintain that kind of intellectual properties, but only few can be used in their production line. And so it's quite funny and it's quite sad that in year October 23rd, 2010, and actually in Bay Area there is a news. that iPod tried to celebrate the 10-year success of iPod. But in Tokyo, they publicly announced that they don't want to manufacture or produce cassette Walkman anymore. So it's very, very sad. So it's very interesting, I just follow in what President's directions. We want to understand the history, but based on the understanding of the past, maybe we can understand the future directions. And this is exactly what we are doing. So you can see that the real Walkman invented here. Some people make it happen and bring it to the market. And in year 2001, and actually there is another iPod here. And after 10 years or 9 years, and actually this project already gone and started the age of iPod. And this is the so-called product life cycle. And product life cycle is very important for many things. And it helps you to understand the change. It helps you understand, what will be the challenges from the futures. So if we are making laptops along this product line, what kind of research is that we are doing? So many people try to understand, what are you doing? What kind of research you are doing? We are doing two kinds of research. One is we try to avoid technical surprise. The other is that we try to create surprise. That's it. And so it's very important to understand from all kind of news data and doing different kind of analysis to understand the trend. If you can find a trend, you can predict the future. But to make it happen, you have to do lots of research and engineering to make it happen. And so I would like to explain more details about this diagram. Basically, when we launch a product, whatever product, it will face different kind of difficulties. We call it chasm. And then, of course, you try to, across the chasm, you try to build out a bigger plant or factory, and you want to speed up your product development to make it happen. So you create a bigger, if you succeed and you survive, actually your company is getting bigger and faster than ever. And of course, you can, but at the same time, there might be something happen underground that might disrupt your current business. And that is very important to them to worry, because if this line stands for the future, then your business will be gone, just like Walkman and iPod. And so there are many stones along many business. So the point is that whether you want to be disruptive or you want to disrupt others' business. So if you succeed again, you create an inertial success. Why we call it an inertial success is because every product has its own life cycle. When a product is coming to the end of it, you have to change. You have to jump into different kind of product line. But your size and your speed won't help you. Actually, if the whole industry paradigm shifts a lot, your business will be gone as well. Because we will fall this way, it will be easy for you to jump into different kind of product line. So for us, we are facing danger every day, but we also have new opportunities every day. The point is that how you face, the challenges from the future, and how you deal with it, and how you convert that dangers, into an opportunity for the future. And that's exactly what we are doing in a company like Quantum. So we back to the so-called mobile stage. And I think you remember so many things like this, right? And when we talk about mobile, actually the king is Nokia. Many years ago, everybody got a Nokia, but nowadays Nokia is mostly gone. It's mostly gone. And also there is another mobile device called the Pocket PC designed by Microsoft. I'm not trying to bore you, but I'm trying to to let you understand the history. And also another thing is the Palm Pilot. You might use it for the PDA. So people are thinking about something. Can we enable PDA function in feature form and make it smarter? Or we can make a PDA with communication functions and make it smarter. And some people are fighting, even Quanta, even HTC. Many companies are fighting. They simply try to leverage what they have before and add something, and they try to dominate the market again. But there is someone, there is some products we are using right now to dominate the market. It's called smartphone. Because Steve Jobs didn't think about how to make how to add communication functions to the pocket PC, or how to add communication functions to PDA, or how to add data functions to a feature phone. They simply redefine it. And the most important thing is that nowadays you think there are many applications here, but there is a big cloud behind. And actually, it is all about cloud services, about new applications that people want, and also it can expand more functionalities, out of a small phone. And that's the beauty of it. And actually, everything is from the whole ideas, just like you said, is from iPod, from iTunes. And after iTunes, there is App Store. After App Store, there is Marketplace, and that's the history. And so it's not that difficult to understand. So back to cloud computing, and actually, we used to call computers. We don't use the word computing. And why we call it computing? What we call computing can dominate the future. And if you remember that in our the university age, basically we need to go to the computer room, big computer room, we call it mainframe, and to use the computer, use a terminal connected to the computer room, and you can use it. And that's called mainframe. And later, and everybody got a computer device, we call it the PC. And now, many people carry different kinds of devices through internet. They can use different kinds of internet services inside provided from Google, Facebook, and others. And that's our age right now. So if you think, I'm sorry. Maybe my computer is not very well. If you think computing just like water, and you think, the hardware is just like a container, and basically, this is, the old age or mainframe age. It's just like everybody, every time during the sunset area, you need to go to the pond to get the water. And now, in PC stage, everybody got a bottle of water. You carry bottle of water with you. And here, actually, you don't need the bottle anymore. You simply, carry a cup with you, and you can access computing anytime that you like. In Hong Kong, we used to make over 1 million laptops per week. If this company is making over 1 million bottled water per week, and suddenly people don't need to buy any bottled water anymore, then our business is gone. And this is how we started to do the so-called virtual computing or cloud computing since year 2000. So the point is that you have to plan ahead, you have to see the future, then you have to work on something real and to change it. And that's exactly what we do in the IT industry. And then, what about human? In Taiwan's industry, we used to view device by using a push model, which means that once we got the CPU from Intel, we got the operating system from Microsoft, everybody can make a computer. But nowadays, all the devices are different because most devices focus on people's needs, focus on human experience, focus on I'm providing more services. So we want to care people more. And to do that for the future, if you want to provision anytime, anywhere services to anyone, and actually I only have 5 minutes, so I have to speed up. So we need a cloud, and we need a different kind of client devices, and we need different kind of connectivity. But connectivity is not about how you connect your device to the Zhonghua Jianxin, to the local companies. No, it's about how you connect all the devices together, and also that initiate, the mega projects people are talking right now is called IoT, Internet of Things. How to connect the sensors, how to connect, in the environment, in the body, and that trigger many different kind of services. Now we talk about, mean the future, and actually technology is not the future. It is only a means to help you to get there. So there are many aspects that we need different kind of people to engage on top of it. Technology can only provide you the means. But if you want to go to a very beautiful place, you have to drive it, you have to understand your destination. And that's the reason why, humanity, social networking, and also different kind of services is very important for you to achieve that kind of goal. But sometimes you might be right, but sometimes you might be trapped. That's like finding Nemos. And also one very important aspect is that before you start, you need to learn how to finish it. And so this is very similar to the林江先三国演义孔明的思想。So basically, what we are looking for, and we try to have in our company, is that we try to maintain a spirit of hierarchy, and also we want to have more skill of Navy SEAL. And what I'm trying to do is a combination of Captain Sparrow and also American Sniper. And that's exactly the people, the talents that we try to integrate. So I'll skip this, and I actually try to show you some demonstrations. But this is something that I've done for my chairman. He told me this since the first week. He said, when you try to do anything, tell me your vision. And tell me your position inside your vision. And you have to understand where you are now. And then you make friends. And then to make friends, you work very hard. And then you can do more, integration. And so this is our building. This is also my projects. Actually, we centralize all our R&D facility in this building. We have around 6,000 people here. And most of them are all R&D engineers. We do all the R&D in Taiwan, but we do all the manufacturing in mainland China. We also have a concert hall of over 600 people, and we have our own orchestra and also our own theater for arts. And this is the HAP, stands for the Future Art and Technology Museum. And we have a swimming pool here. So it's a very funny building, so you are more than welcome to visit us someday if you like. Could I still have some more time to finish my talk if you like? And so this is quantum research. Quantum was founded back in the year 1988. We spent 10 years only do one product for laptop. So in the year 1999, we became world #1 laptop manufacturer. In the year 2000, I joined Quantum in the year 2000. Not for the past, business. I joined Quantum because I was recruited for the future business and future research. So we created the Quantum Research Institute, and we started doing different kind of crazy, researches. I'll skip this. This is one of my projects with MIT Media Lab. It used to be called $100 laptop. And later we named to one laptop per child, because not all the children can use computer. About 90% of the children don't have the money to purchase the right computer for them. So at the time I initiated this project, with a well-known professor called Professor Nicholas from Media Lab. He's the founder of Media Lab. And I'll skip it. This is too boring. This is too technical. Okay. Then I would like to show you some demos. Actually, this technical speech is always boring. So usually I need to create something funny. We have kids here, and if we have someone understand Germany, that stands for when as king bar means that when a kid is still at the king stage. It's the poem in the Wings of Desire by the inventors. And I would like to show you some demos about how we use computation efforts or algorithm to help people to see the invisibles. And so this is the video took by standard camera. This is the video after processing. And what kind of difference you can see? The heartbeat, and the kid is breathing. And actually, if you want to understand whether your baby is still breathing or not, traditionally you have to attach sensors and put wire there, or put battery there, do wireless to understand whether the kid is still breathing or not. But can we use a simple camera? And when you use the camera to see the baby, then automatically you can magnify the tiny vibrations into something visible. And that's the IP we own for all with MIT. And what about the other things? This is done by different kind of algorithms inside the computer. And actually I can do live demo if you like. And if you can magnify the tiny vibrations in terms of magnitudes, can you magnify the change of colors? Can you see the blood on your face? Can you see the difference? This is my lab director in Cambridge. So you can see that his face is changing. And what kind of data we get from here? If you got psychologists here, they might be able to analyze whether this guy is telling a lie. We can understand his status of his mind. And so it's very important. So actually when we invented here, we make it publish. Many years ago, our lab received a call from New York Times. They want to use this technology in the presidential debate. They want to use the camera to see all the audience and also, the candidates to see whether they are telling lies or something like that. But I don't want to get in.
It's terrible.
But it's happening right now. But the inverse of this technology is that if you be able to see this, that also means that you can take different way. And so actually in my lab, we can see voice. If you can see vibrations, you can do inverse algorithm, then you can transform the vibrations into voice again. But that's what FBI and CIA is doing right now. And also, through this demo, you can see the vibration of the trust.
To sway and win. But their motion too is often invisible.
So you can, predict the danger which is going to happen. And I'll skip this because, it's we're already running out of time. And this is my last stage, last page of my presentation. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, I'm over almost 13 minutes. Yeah, sorry.
Do you open up for Q&A?
Yeah, sure. If all the chairmen have time.
Yes.
people say Steve Jobs, Apple Computer is good at the integration of the existing technology. In your lab in the MIT, what exactly you're looking for is also the possibility of integration of the existing technology as well, or something new idea?
I think we focus one thing. I think we try to bring technology to the. This is a very questions. Thanks for asking that. This is the questions very similar to one of the professors called Craig Stinson. He's the inventor of disruptive innovation. He asked me almost the same questions, but his terminology is different. This question is different. Is QRI a rainforest or a hothouse? Rainforest means that you want to create idea all by yourself. Hothouse means that sometimes you like to borrow ideas, and you try to incubate and bring it to the market. And basically, to reply to your questions, sometimes we focus on problem solving. If we can borrow ideas from other industry, we simply make it happen. And but most of the times we need to create very vital field technology of our own before you integrate all the components together. So sometimes you can do innovation by integration, but the most important thing is that if you can do innovations by invention, then you own the IP, and that's a major difference. But the point is that we should focus on how to create impact through innovation, and that's our focus.
Is there any other more questions? You can say after the meeting. So let's get fast. Attendance report.
Good afternoon. This is attendance report. Today we have 22 members attending the meeting, and one visiting Rotarians, and we have 12 guests. So today's attendance rate is 76. Thank you.
Surgeon Arms report.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a Surgeon Arms report. We have the more donation than usual. The first one from the scheme. A good speech. Thank you, Ted. 1,000. From Juice. TP Juice. Excellent speech by Dr. Ted Chang. From Xiaomi. Great speech. Thank you, Dr. Chang. Welcome team and IPP link. From Simon, thanks Dr. Chang. Wonderful speech. 500. From Data, outstanding speech. And the last one for myself, I'm the penny pinch type. So not usual, I make a donation. But today is a wonderful situation. So most of the guests I met before. So like the team is a co-founder of the construction company, famous one. And I think is my wife is a good friend since they are junior high school. And also, most important, my neighbor. So this is my winner. Take 1,000. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. That's all for today. Meeting adjourned. President Skin, please sound the closing bell.
No, not yet. The red envelope.
Of a gift to the speaker's bank.
哦，可以，听到了。 职业参观。
I am keep silent， 不然你们 Rotary 这个太传统。
那我们不要传出去。
咱在台湾真会，感谢咱的年轻的新的一代，为了民主、为了台湾努力的伙伴们，谢谢。再来，我简单因为咱有一个团队要讲话来，所以我莫讲伤济。我简单而且来大家报告一个想法，就是讲，其实咱台湾虽然经过多元2000年，咱曾经政党轮替过，但是咱现在做一看就知影。其实台湾一直都不是一个正常的国家，一直都没有办法成为真正民主的国家。这个现况，咱所有在台湾人都知影，嘛拢自己想要好好改变。所以真感谢咱的主办单位，真感谢咱在台这些，咱在台600多人哈，包含团体，包含个人，咱团体个人，都是讲足想要把台湾的真正民主摕倒转来。真正变做一个有尊严、动力、正常的民主的国家，在这今仔日做这两个意见，民进党绝对会承担，也绝对会好好的把大家的意见带回来，好好思考。未来台湾的挑战非常的大，大家一个人讲高铁模糊声调，有刚刚做空心绝对无。去年选举之后，我们充分的感觉到担子非常沉重。阮真对少年囡仔无听，因为即摆都以你的手头的台湾，其实是一个足辛苦的台湾。我昨天参加高中学生对于课纲的一个研讨会，这学生讲了最好，伊讲，咱来拍破台湾较早国民党传来威权的时代，重新建立一个平台平等的沟通。我想，我昨天少年囡仔遐好用的，今日嘛来甲大家报告。今天就是一个平行平等沟通的开始，谢谢大家，谢谢。
谢谢我们的主任。好，接下来我们待会有几个公民团体也还有倡议那么吃饭的时间我们再补充给各位。那么因为蔡英文主席已经在时间开了还有刚刚小弟不小心开了我们蔡主席说未婚的玩笑，跟各位抱歉这个。没有结婚不是坏事我们阿哥就也是一样，所以刚刚有看到对蔡主席不礼貌地方很包涵。那么这个时间我们休息了5分钟我们的蔡主席他已经在楼下，待会进场的时候，请大家再准备一下。那我们那个台面上会有3位贵宾在一起会谈大概知道这个活动我们今天每受检你得马上过去。我们那个贵宾稍微开个道，让我们的小林主席能够设计一下我们的演讲。这个各位小林主席，蔡主席请到台上来准备演讲。